Hello and welcome back to another video. Today I am going to review multiplications. This video is going to be specially made for one of my subscribers. I hope that this video will help you understand how important it is to multiply, and I'm going to go over examples on how to be able to understand multiplication. So let's get started. Let's start with a simple problem like 1 times 5. And 1 times 5, we know that it's 5 because it's 1 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're multiplying, so we're not adding. If we were adding, this would be 1 plus 5 equals 6, but that's not what we're looking for, right? So we're multiplying. Another example is, let's say, 3 times 5. Right? So let's do it the way you would show someone in first grade or in kindergarten on how to add. But in this situation, we're actually not adding, we're actually multiplying. What we can do is make 3 dots, and we're going to make 5 rows. So we label the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in these 5 rows, we put 3 dots. So then this would be row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, row 5. And in each row, we have 3 sets of dots. If we individually count it, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 3 times 5 is 15. This is one way. Also, the other way that we can also do multiplication is 5 times 3. If we switch the numbers around, it will be a group of 5 dots. This is group 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is group 2. And another group of 5. 3. So we have 5 dots, 5 sets of dots, and we have 3 rows. So 5 times 3 is 15. And all we did here was just switch the placements of the factors here. These are factors. Okay? Another way that I can show 3 times 5 is if I draw, let's say, cookies. This cookie has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chocolate chip cookies. This one also has 5 chocolate chip cookies. And then this one also has 5 chocolate chip cookies, and there's 3 cookies. So there's 3 cookies. Each cookie has 5 chocolate chips in them. So if you count the dots, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 3 times 5 is 15. That's another example of how to show 3 times 5 is 15. And here we have 5 rows with 3 sets of dots. 5 times 3 is 15. Now let's work on another example here. Let's just say, for example, 2 times 3. So 2 times 3, working the same way with rows and with dots, we have row 1 with 2 dots, row 2, and row 3 with 2 dots in them. So this is your rows, and these are your dots. So 2 times 3, so we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 2 times 3 is 6. The same way that 3 times 2 is 6. So let's do an example over here. Let's say we have dices, right? And the dice faces, we have 2 dice. And each dice we have 3 dots. Dice 1, dice 2, right? Let's say these are the dice. And each dice we have 3 dots. Dots, right? So we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have a total of 6 dots. So 2 times 3, 3 rows, 2 dots in each row, and you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 times 3 is 6. If we flip the numbers 3 times 2, it's also 6. Like the example I did over here with the dices. We have 2 dices, and each dice we have 3 dots in them. When you count the inner dots, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Total of 6. Let's do another example. Let's say multiples of 2. Multiples of 2, right? So that means we're going to multiply by 2. So then we have 2, 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6. For example, if we do 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 6. 2 plus 2 is 4. Okay. 8. 2 times 4 is 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 8. 10. We have 2 times 5. 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. We notice here we have a 5. 2 times 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2 times 5 is 10. Same thing with here. 2 times 4. We have 4 sets of 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 times 4 is 8. We have 4 2's here. We have 3 2's here. And we have 2 2's here. 12. 2 times 6. 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is 12. Okay. That's how you start with 2, then you work your way with 3, then you work your way with 4 until you learn your multiplication tables. Now let's do 3, right? Multiply by 3, right? Same thing as 1 times 2. Here we have 1 times 3 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 plus 3, see? 2, 2, 6. Okay? 3 times 3 is 9. 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 9. 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. How many 3's are we asked here? 3. 1, 2, 3. How many 3's we need to make 6? 1, 2. Okay? 3 times 4 is 12. 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 12. 3 times 4, we have 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4 3's will give you 12. Now, an example here with dices again. And we put 3 dots inside each dice. Dice number 1, dice number 2, dice number 3. Right? You count the dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. You have 3 dices, and each dice has 3 dots. And when you count each dot, you should have a total of 9. Also, here with the 3 times 4, we'll have 4 rows. And within each row, we'll have 3 dots. And then you count each dot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. And how many rows? 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. And 3 dots in each. Now, how to learn the multiplication, multiplying by 5. Well, if you know the clock, you'll have a easier time learning the multiplications by 5. So we'll draw a clock right? We have 12 here. We have 6. We have 9. We have 3. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now, when you're learning clock, there's 4 little lines here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are your minutes, right? Right here is 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Here, it's 5. If you keep counting 1, 2, 3, 4, this will be 10. Keep counting 4 here. This is 15. This 4 is your 20. This 5 is your 25. This 6 is your 30. This 7 is your 35. 1, 2, 3, 4. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. 35. 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 55, and we reach 60. Right? What does this mean? Here it's 5 times 1 equals 5. 5 times 2 equals 10. 3 times 5 is 15. 4 times 5 is 20. 5 times 5 is 25. 6 times 5 is 30. 7 times 5 is 35. 7 times 8. My apologies. 8 times 5 is 40. 5 times 8 is 40. 5 times 9 is 45. 5 times 10 is 50. 5 times 11 is 55. And 5 times 12 is 60. So if you know how to read your clock, you should be able to know your multiplications of 5. Because each one multiplied by 5 is 1. 2, 5 times 2 is 10. 3 times 5 is 15. 4 times 5 is 20. 5 times 5 is 25. We're halfway on the clock here. That's 30. 6 times 5 is 30. We're at 7. 7 times 5 is 35. 8 times 5 or 5 times 8 is 40. 5 times 9 is 45. 5 times 10 is 50. 5 times 11 is 55. And 5 times 12 is 60. So remember that your longhand will cover each one of these. And your shorthand won't reach each of these numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you're counting them, they're going by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60 until we reach 12. Okay, so that's a technique on how to learn how to multiply by fives by using the clock system, using the clock. Okay, well, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or concerns, please leave a comment below. And thank you for always watching my educational videos. Please subscribe if you like this video. And please check out my other educational videos. I do appreciate everyone watching, and everybody be safe and take care. Bye.